Welcome to the deep dive.
Great to be here.
Today, we're jumping into some pretty deep waters, ancient wisdom traditions.
Yeah, specifically Taoism, Sufism, and some more advanced Buddhist ideas.
We've looked at some core texts and practices, really trying to pull out what's, actually useful for you today.
Right. The mission is practical insights, stuff to help with stress, maybe make better decisions, understand yourself a bit better.
Exactly. So let's get straight into it. Taoism first.
Sounds good. You hear these terms like wu-wei, effortless action, and yin-yang, simplicity.
Right, flowing with change sounds lovely, but how does that actually work when, life is hectic?
That's the key question, isn't it? How do we apply it? Wu-wei, this effortless action. It's not about doing nothing.
Okay.
It's more like finding the most efficient, natural way. Think of water flowing downhill.
Ah, the river analogy. It goes around the rocks.
Precisely. It doesn't waste energy trying to smash through them.
Yeah.
So in your day, maybe it's realizing you're forcing something and stepping back.
Or delegating something that just isn't your strength.
Exactly that. Or in making a decision, sometimes it's less about brute force analysis and more about tuning into what feels like the path of least resistance. It's kind of an antidote to our constant striving culture.
Working with the grain, not against it. I like that. Reduces friction. Okay, so shifting gears a bit. Sufism, that feels more inward looking.
Definitely. Very much focused on the inner world. Things like inner purification, self-knowledge, connecting with the heart, as they often say.
And they have specific practices for this.
Oh, yes. Key concepts are things like Zefk, which is like experiential knowing. Not just knowing about something, but really tasting it, feeling it.
Like getting a joke versus analyzing it?
Sort of, yeah. Or truly feeling the power of music, not just hearing notes. And Zik, which means remembrance, often involving chanting or focused awareness to connect inwardly.
So it's less intellectual, more visceral.
That's a great way to put it, visceral. It's about transforming yourself from the inside out. So when you face challenges, you're drawing from a deeper, calmer place. It's about inner resilience, really.
Okay, inner flow, inner depth. Now, Buddhism. We hear a lot about mindfulness, but you mentioned advanced practices. What's beyond basic awareness?
Good question. A big part of it is cultivating equanimity.
Equanimity, meaning?
Emotional balance, being okay whether things feel good or bad. Mindfulness is the first step, noticing thoughts and feelings. Equanimity is not being constantly pushed and pulled by them.
Maintaining an even keel, sort of. How do you even develop that? That sounds hard.
It is. It takes practice.
Yeah.
Part of it is deeply understanding impermanence, that pleasant feelings pass, unpleasant feelings pass. Seeing that helps you not cling or resist so much.
Right, if it's all temporary.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And crucially, something often missed in like Western mindfulness apps is the ethical foundation.
Ah, okay, like the Eightfold Path stuff.
Precisely. Compassion, ethical conduct, these aren't separate. They actually create the conditions in your mind for stability and peace. It's hard to have equanimity if your actions are causing inner turmoil. It's a whole way of being, not just a mental technique.
That makes a lot of sense. It's
Yeah.
all interconnected. So pulling it all together then, what's the main takeaway for someone listening?
I think the biggest thing is realizing these ancient paths aren't just, dusty philosophies. They offer real practical tools for living better now.
Yeah.
Whether it's finding more ease, like in Taoism, connecting more deeply with yourself, like in Sufism, or building that stable inner balance from Buddhism, there are ways to navigate modern life with more wisdom.
They're genuinely useful frameworks.
Absolutely. Living practices.
So maybe the invitation for you listening is to just consider one thing from this. Could you find a moment of effortless action today? Or pause to check in with your inner state? Maybe just notice a reaction without getting swept away.
Yeah, what clicks for you right now?
What resonates? That's something to explore. Thanks for digging into this with us today.
My pleasure.